Good morning. So this reading is going to be for Wednesday, September 18th. And so what I'm doing here is just pulling a little bit about our past. Present energy. And where we're going. I'm going to get two more. One more. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am not surprised to see this Five of Swords. This feels like some sort of internal battle where there's some sort of internal conflict that needs some sort of resolution. It's kind of that old way of life is kind of really resisting going away, and the new way of life is really trying to dominate and take over. And so there's this push-pull happening, but it's about a door closing and another one opening. And so this is some sort of inner conflict where you maybe didn't feel ready to kind of walk away from the past, but the past is in the past. And so it's about trying to find that middle ground. How do you make peace with whatever happened in the past so that you can kind of give yourself permission to move on here? That feels really significant. And so when I look at the past energy here, I am getting the Five of Wands, High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. So we have the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. There's definitely change that's happening here. Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges, something here needed to give. High Priestess energy, deep down, you knew it. You knew that there was something not right about a situation, maybe not right about a person specifically. Page of Swords, this is where the clarity came in. There might have been some sort of conversation. I'm definitely getting you overheard something. Could have been a conversation between two other people and you heard something here that helped you kind of see the light, see that truth in the situation here, because it does feel like something happened here in the past that gave you a lot of clarity on what you needed to do going forward. And when you really take that step back and you think about things, you kind of knew all along. You knew internally that there was something not right about a situation. And so this would be, okay, I kind of expected something like this, or I knew that this was going to play out this way. That was your instinct. That was that High Priestess energy. That's all showing up in the past. What's showing up in the present energy here? I love this combination. So we do have the Lovers showing up. We have the Tower showing up. Believe it or not, this is really positive. And we also have the Eight of Wands. So there's definitely a shake-up happening right now. It's happening across the board, but this is really that kind of sudden shake, breaking free from those past restrictions and limitations, old patterns, just outdated beliefs. Because things change. Things change over time, and you don't need to keep kind of being faithful to the old way of doing things. If it's not working for you anymore, don't hold on to it. Let it go. With that Lovers energy, so the Lovers is a choice. It's not exactly how it appears on the card, although it kind of is, because love is a choice. Being with a person, sticking it out, happiness, all of those things are choices that you make here. And so there is a sudden shakeup that is meant to show you a better path forward. It's this here. So you can kind of see the woman here in this card. She's blowing dandelions. I think dandelions, whatever they are. You probably did it as a child. I know I did. Where you were just going to a field. It was some sort of weed and you were just making wishes and you were blowing these out into the universe. And it was really about, okay, this is what I want. Well, the universe hears you loud and clear. This shakeup that's happening is meant to put you on a path for what you want. It's meant to open your eyes, open these doors and these pathways for you so that not only do you recognize a situation, but you're fully ready to embrace it. A lot of the healing work that's been going on this year is meant so you don't bring that old baggage into a new way of life. When I look at where we're going, so this is really significant here. We have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. This is about seeing the potential in a situation. It's about looking off into the distance, making some sort of decision to say, this is what I want. This is the person that I want, or the type of relationship that I want. This is what I'm aiming towards. I may not be on that path right this second, but I'm definitely going on that direction. I want to move in that direction, be on that path. Wheel of Fortune. So it's a divine timing card. It's Jupiter energy. This is something that's very fated, very destined. So I'm not surprised that this is coming up right after the eclipse, because eclipses are fated points in the sky. They're mathematical calculations, but they're fated events. There's things that you're meant to do. And so with that partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces, Pisces being your dreams and aspirations, this is what you're going towards. And with that Magician showing up here, this is about you manifesting what you want, going after exactly what you want here. You just need a little bit of guidance from the universe. It's almost like you just needed that push of encouragement in order to go after it, because you can have all these goals and dreams and everything else, but if you don't see a practical path to get there, then they can never become a reality. And so the shakeup that's taking place right now is meant to show you what that path needs to look like, what that looks like today, what steps you need to take. It's really opening you up. It's really kind of lifting that veil so you can see that path forward. Tell me about the High Priestess. Page of Swords. Yeah. So with the Five of Wands, I got the Ace of Cups. There was something that at one point you thought this relationship or you thought this connection with another person really had longevity, that there was something that you could emotionally invest in. It was what you wanted in this situation, but there was a lot of obstacles and challenges. It's almost, and I'm pretty sure everybody's been there at some point, but you get into a relationship and you're thinking, wow, okay, this could be a really solid relationship. This actually has potential to go somewhere. And then you start getting into the relationship and you're kind of hit with these obstacles and challenges, but obstacles and challenges within the connection, not outside, within the connection, where all of a sudden the person may have told you, okay, I'm looking for something long-term, and you're thinking, great, I want the same thing. And then all of a sudden the person turns around and says, I never want to get married. It would be that kind of obstacle or challenge where there was a lot of compromising that took place on your part in order to keep it going, but there hit a point where you're butting up against your own belief system, your own kind of goals and your own dreams for yourself. And it was like, do you really want to compromise that? Or is this relationship really not what you thought it would be? Is it not how it appeared on the surface once you got into the details of it? And so this is where the High Priestess is clarifying the High Priestess. I love to see that coming out twice, because this does tell me that even from that initial meeting with the person, you knew something wasn't right. There was something about this connection that just didn't work for you, but for whatever reason, you stuck it out. Could have been any reason in the world. Pick one. I'm pretty sure we've all done that too. And then when I see the Page of Swords being clarified with the Strength card, so it took a lot of strength to walk away from a situation, especially if you were investing in it, depending on how long you were with the person or how deep the connection was, or maybe just even in general. It wasn't something that you could immediately disconnect and walk away. There was some strength required in order for you to be able to move on and maybe have that conversation, really say to the person, we're just not on the same page. We don't want the same things. That's okay. That just means we're not meant for each other. Tell me about the Tower. Okay, so far September 18th is looking like my favorite day. So we have the Lovers clarified with the Six of Wands. So whatever it is that's being presented to you right now, there is a lot of success around it. With the Tower is the Knight of Cups. So there's some sort of unexpected offer coming towards you. So whatever you walked away from, this kind of in-between worlds feeling that you might be having, that door that's closing, another one is immediately opening. This unexpected offer is coming towards you and it feels unexpected. You might know the person, but whatever happens here, it's going to catch you off guard. And with the Eight of Wands, I'm getting the Four of Wands. So maybe some sort of conversation here. There's definitely movement forward when it comes to this person and just being on the same page, wanting the same things here. Four of Wands, it's a card of marriage. So love to see where this is going, because the shakeup, again, I was getting a lot of positive energy from it. So I'd like to see where that's going. There is, okay, so this full moon is showing up so loud and clear as far as the lessons that you learned, the realizations that you had during this kind of glimpse into the future. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like it was a glimpse into the future that kind of gave you the courage to pursue exactly what you wanted. It was kind of like that kick in the ass that you needed in order to start moving forward. And so when I look at the Two of Cups with the Two of Wands, again, seeing some potential here in this connection, whomever this person is that's coming towards you, you might be going towards another person. You could be the person that's catching somebody else off guard. So take it as it resonates here, but you do see a lot of potential. And clarifying that is the Wheel of Fortune. So again, a fated union. There's something about this that is really significant. And with two Jupiter cards, so two Wheel of Fortune cards showing up here, I mean, this is directly connected to whatever happened during this eclipse, whatever realization. You might still be in that realization. These things are opening your eyes, and it might take a little bit of time for you to really see the full picture here. But with that Wheel of Fortune, the other fated event was walking away from something that was not emotionally fulfilling, something that left you very confused. And I am getting a sense of insecurity, but it was more confusion than anything else. It was within yourself. Because again, if I go back to your past energy, there was something about this relationship, about this connection, where you stuck it out anyway. You didn't, maybe you, deep down, you didn't think it was actually going to go somewhere, but you stuck it out anyway, and now it's, the ending to it was fated. This new beginning is also fated. This is all connected to the eclipses. And with that full moon, I mean, the full moon, I mean, it really is about releasing, but it's also making room for something new in your life. It's about something that just doesn't work anymore. Let it go, bring in new. Yeah, clarifying the Magician here has been obstacles and challenges. So whatever is taking place, because we're in this in-between worlds scenario, the obstacles and challenges aren't quite done yet, but we're getting there. So what I'm going to do right now is get a little bit on how to navigate these obstacles and challenges, because I'm getting the sense that you're doing things differently, that you're using this kind of newfound vision in order to be able to move forward. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So the three cards that came out were Chariot. So all about success. You are going to overcome those obstacles and challenges. That's exactly what this Chariot is all about. We do have the Five of Pentacles. You're putting it behind you. Again, with the fives, you now have 4 5s that are out here. And so this is definitely a period of change. And if that didn't tell me, then this one definitely does with this Death card. So this is all about endings and beginnings. It's death and rebirth. So this is the reading for Wednesday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.